Here are some of the men's brands that you should be on the lookout for when thrifting if you want quality pieces. And you'll be surprised with the last one in this list. Hi, my name is Daryl Arante, and for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I do men's fashion content, so feel free to subscribe and press the like button along the way. And for those of you who've been following me, you know how much I love thrifting. I've been seriously thrifting for about 2 years now, mainly because it's cheap to buy and it's like a gambling addiction where you find that piece that you like, it's like you hit a jackpot. And with the experience I have, I could tell you the top brands that you should be on the lookout for if you want quality pieces. So without further delay, let's get on with number one, which is my current favorite brand, Ralph Lauren. Once again, if you've been following me, you know I've been showing all my Ralph Lauren collections, and pretty much 95% of them are thrifted. And honestly, I simply love the brand because they are preppy looking and they make great quality pieces. Now, there's a different tier list for each label, so pay attention to this label. Polo Ralph Lauren, Double RL, the RLX Sports, and the King Purple label. If you see those labels and you like the look, definitely pick up those, especially the Double RL and Purple label, as they typically have the best quality and finest fabrics when made. Those two labels are rare, but this Polo Ralph Lauren is common, and they're pretty much worth picking up too, as they are typically made with 100% cotton. Moving on to number two, J.Crew. Not the factory version, but the main store version. And here's how you could tell the difference. If you see 2 dots on the label, that's the factory version. Anyways, this is like the same scenario for Ralph Lauren, where each label could have different quality. But one J.Crew label that I'm always on the lookout for and guaranteed quality is this J.Crew Always label. This is their product line where they bring back the retro classic design, and they are usually made with sturdier materials than their other product lines. I can't fully explain the quality, but if you get a chance to hold one of their J.Crew Always pieces, you know it's well made. Obviously, some other J.Crew labels do have decent quality, but it's a hit or miss from my experience. I'd rather be on the lookout for J.Crew Always, or that has a green or this kind of label. Number three, we have Patagonia. This isn't just a brand for outdoor enthusiasts. It is a brand built on quality and sustainability. I am always on the lookout for this brand because I know this brand has an excellent reputation when it comes to quality. I probably thrifted 5 items from this brand now, and each piece has an excellent quality, even if some of them are looking worn down. I know they are known for their jackets, but I haven't found one. The top 2 that I've found so far are the hoodie and the quarter zip. Anyways, if you find this brand at your local thrift store, do not hesitate to pick it up, inspect it thoroughly, and if you see no damage, then congrats to you. Next, let's talk about more with some outdoor clothing, and I'm just gonna combine these two, LL Bean and Eddie Bauer. These brands are the classic American heritage brands in which I found that their stuff from the 80s or 90s are way better in comparison to today. Now, I don't pick up their stuff since I'm not into some outdoor stuff. However, every time I get to touch one of their pieces, I know they are made with decent quality since their stuff is typically made with natural fibers like cotton and wool. I would still go for Patagonia, but if you're in desperate need of some outdoor clothing, then go for these 2 brands. However, look out for those vintage line, like talking about pre-2000s, as they produced better quality back then. Number 5, for workout clothes or at leisure stuff, definitely on the lookout for Lululemon. Hands down my favorite workout clothing brand, not really because of the look, but because of the quality. I did watch some YouTubers, especially this channel right here, and they confirmed that what they charge is worth its quality. Yes, the brand is pricey if you buy them from the main store, but if you thrift them, you have given yourself a sweet deal. I mean, even their second-hand piece online is still a ridiculous price for me, but if you find their stuff like in Goodwill, for example, you could get them in dirt cheap, and you could definitely feel their well-made quality. Now, this is a rare brand to find in any thrift store, And if you have untrained eyes, then you would not spot this right away because their logos are subtle. So you really have to inspect that item and double check it if it's from Lululemon, because I've seen many people pass by this item and not knowing that it's a Lululemon brand. Okay, I think we have 3 or more brands left. Anyways, I'm also combining these 2 brands. If you are on the lookout for quality jeans, or I guess some workwear stuff, then scout for Levi's and Carhartt. Levi's jeans are the holy grail of thrift jeans. You commonly see them, but I honestly think they are worth picking up because they are sturdy, timeless jeans. I know recently that some folks out there do complain about the quality control with their new stuff, in which I do agree because I happen to have this 2 jeans. They're same wear. They're like the workwear, and same waist, same length, and for some reason one is looser and one fits me well. Anyways, if you're thrifting this brand, definitely find those vintage Levi's like the 501s where it says made in USA. On the other hand, we have Carhartt, where they also make high quality stuff that can withstand wear and tear, mainly because they are known for their workwear stuff. This is another brand that I don't really pick up because the fit is not my liking, as their fit caters more for bigger folks. Like, their stuff has a more relaxed fit. Now I can attest you that every time I come across this brand on the rack, I can definitely feel the great quality of each piece. Each piece is heavy, like I know it will last. And if you're looking for some top heavy duty jackets, then go scout for some Carhartt jackets. And as for the last 2 high quality brands that you should be looking out for when thrifting, we have Pendleton, and this one might surprise you. It's not really a common thing, Allen Edmonds. Let's briefly talk about Pendleton. If you're like me, every time I hear Pendleton, I think about their cool looking blankets. However, recently found out that they produce high quality men's clothing stuff. I consider them a great quality brand, as a lot of their stuff are mainly made with natural fabrics such as 100% wool and 100% cotton. And if you want to thrift like Shetland sweater or some fisherman cable that will last you long, then Pendleton is the brand for you. They're somehow rare to find in thrift stores, from my experience, mainly because they are based in the West Coast. I don't know, but if you find one, then I highly suggest you pick it up. Now, the rarest to find in thrift store, but I know a top tier shoe brand that you should be on the lookout for if you want the best quality made shoes. None other than Allen Edmonds. Now, you may find a pair in a thrift store, which I kind of did before, but I'm pretty sure it's probably worn down. But do not discourage, even if the shoes are beat up, they can be resold. Well, folks, those are my top best quality brands to look out for when thrifting. If you happen to know other brands that are well made, comment below and let me know. And as always, you'll stay safe, stay stylish. You have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.